the year, I was able to go into the crypto space and get that knowledge. And
you are doing great in that
space.
space.
And what I've been able to accomplish in that aspect is kind of insane.
Very cool.
This weather, I don't know, is it just me?
Weather for 2, pregnancy for 7.
For 7 people.
Straight out.
To me, family is everything.
More allowance for left ear as well.
To be able to think in the pursuit of truth, you must be willing to risk offending people.
Hi guys, welcome to the
Safe Room. Hey girl.
Hi, my name is Annie and I'm here with my baby.
Dovey. All over the world, Dovey.
And that's on period.
On her. We missed you guys.
We missed them actually. You know that it has been cold. Please,
Very cold.
This weather, I don't know, is it just me?
Weather for 2, pregnancy for 7.
For 7 people.
Straight out.
Aisha Waba.
Single people have nothing to suffer for.
Yeah.
And we are good.
Not this one.
2024 passed both of us by, but 2025 never ever.
Never did.
Are you ready, girl?
Yes, I am ready. Since we talked about ourselves, about how the 2024 started for us and how we expected it to be. So now we are actually going to bring it out so that we can hear from people. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we actually shared with them what transpired in our lives, how we expected 2024 to go for us, and then how it ended.
Yeah.
But guys, today we have an amazing surprise for you all. So are you ready?
Yeah, we have 2 important, lovely people that are dear to our hearts. We have these guests in our midst.
Yes.
So let us welcome Mr. Gideon, aka Kenny Bobo. And we have our brother and our partner in crime. His name is Mr. Ima, aka Kadoshuma.
So, Mr. Gideon, how do you feel being in Safe Room Podcast?
Exactly.
Well, feels good to be here.
We are glad to have you.
How do you feel, Mr. Emmanuel?
I feel wonderful.
What?
You're welcome.
You're welcome to our show. You're welcome to our podcast, Gossipium Cast.
I don't know if they are aware that everything that happens here is between us and.
Yes, so
Exactly.
everything that happens here is between us and you. Means your secret is safe with us and everybody.
Feel free to say anything.
Yeah, feel free to say anything that you want to say here. So, which brings me to the topic of today. How 2024 started for you and what you expected, what you didn't do, what you were thinking that you were going to achieve and everything.
Yeah.
So we have it all listed out for you guys.
Yeah, I think do you have how will I put that, okay, so I think I'm going to start with Mr. Gideon.
Yes.
But here I'm not going to be addressing you as Mr. Gideon.
Kenny Bobo.
Kenny Bobo.
That's Kenny Bobo. Just in case for us who are Nigerians, Kenny Bobo. But when Siri wants to call it, Siri says Kenny Bobo.
So guys, first off, it's an amazing thing having both of you here.
Yes.
So, but we all know that we expected a lot from 2024.
Yes.
But it's not, fate always has its own play where you expect something and it's not going the way you planned it. So we want to know from you, Kenny Bobo, how did it go for you? I mean, let's say, do you have sweet memories? Do you have sweet moments that you are grateful for in this 2024?
In terms of your family,
like family-wise,
relationship-wise, financial-wise, what do you think?
But let's start with the family.
Family-wise,
Yeah.
let's start with family.
Family-wise, I think I have sweet moment a lot this year actually, because for the first time, I came to Cyprus I think 3 years ago,
Yes.
and most of the time I've been living like, for the past like, for 10 years I was in India. I don't really have like that strong connection with
You're
my
quite
family.
a traveler.
Yeah.
From
So-
Facebook. You know?
So I didn't really have that quite like connection. If I should rate 1 to 10, I'll put it at 5
Yeah.
with my family. Like we talk, but it's like that time my hustling spirit was like, someone like you wanna make a statement.
Oh.
That time I care less for anyone around me at that time, but for myself just to make a statement in a positive way. So the hustling spirit was different.
Very high.
So and they understood
Yeah.
my doing then, and they make it like when they call me sometimes just twice in a month. So but I've got good friends around me. We hustle together. So but I think this year is the only year coming to Cyprus, and this year the only years like I was really involved in most of the things they are doing in terms of business. Like, now we have family meetings. I think for this year we created our, family group WhatsApp in the beginning, I think around January. So we put everybody, including like extended family, I'm telling you. So we like, we started a family business together. We were really, I was really involved in every bit of their life. If they call me today, I know what is happening. Before we started the show, my dad just called me there in the conference.
So it became
So I think to me, family is everything.
Yes.
It is.
If you wanna fuck with me. Don't go after my family.
That's a man
I
there.
will,
Yeah.
you will see the other person in me that I don't really like. So just come for me. But family is everything to me. So I think my sweet moment this year is just about my family, the closeness, the connection, and what we have been able to
So let's say there was a
together.
deeper
There was a
connection.
deeper
So
connection.
deeper one, we build something, we are still building, and the connection is just like, and it's not, I'm not talking about just with my siblings, my nephew, my cousins, like we're just trying to build an empire together. And that's why this year I've been involved in different projects. So and these are connected to like family business because Akintola's family. You gotta
So it's
build
not
them.
just the connection, there's also growth.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, there's also growth, so which I'm really, not appreciative of now, but God knows my heart that every day when I wake up, I'm always like, thank you for this.
Oh,
We
And
got
I'm enjoying
you
it.
there.
Yeah,
We got
and
you
I'm
there.
enjoying it. Yeah, sure.
wow.
Yeah.
So,
Ah.
Kadosh one.
Spill it.
Feel it out.
Family-wise, tell us.
Family-wise, what are your, sweet moments?
Yeah, what are you grateful for?
Well, honestly, 2024 is a very, very interesting year. I think it's a very rapid year as well because it just flashed within
Yes, true.
our
It
eyes.
is.
First it's January and now we're in December. I'm very grateful for everything for my family. There are so many things, so many things happen. I'm happy that this month, my kid sister was able to, give birth to.
Oh.
Now I have a nephew.
Oh,
I'm happy for that. Thank you. Nephew.
Yes, girl.
More allowance for a nephew as well. So, and in the year, I was able to, in terms of skills, I was able to improve myself because to be honest, I know. Let me just bring my brother into this situation. I do learn a lot from him. For example, he's an expert in blockchain, and there are some things that I'm really, really interested in, and I'm very, very happy that in the year I was able to, go into the crypto space and get that knowledge. And
You are
skill,
doing great in that
you
space.
know, and what I've been able to accomplish in that aspect is kind of insane.
We got that. We got that. Thank you so very much.
It's been a very smooth year, and also for the first time, after 10 years spending my time on this island, for the first time I was able to fly out of the country to take a break.
That was a jinx that was broken.
That was a wonderful and crazy moment for me, and I flew all the way to Cappadocia in Turkey alone just to enjoy my time and have it. So it was also a beautiful experience as well. Oh my God! After a decade.
So we tag that as your sweet moment, like for your personal self, which is and a memorable moment actually for you to actually travel, like breaking the jinx.
Exactly.
After all of us,
Because
I don't think Kenny Bobo has broken his own jinx already for traveling back. But I think we have.
I really think over the last 10 years in India, I always travel. Jesus Christ. So this place, even my friends were like, Ken, what's wrong? For the first time, I think I was complaining the other day, like, I haven't used my passport. Like, in 1 year, I will not travel. No. But I think at the same time, I have time to, I cannot say I'm resting, but at least to experience something new.
That's actually okay. Let's talk about the sweet moments you've got relationship-wise. Let's say, first off, do you have a partner? Is this something you wish to tell us?
In terms of relationship, I can't say anything because I'm single right now.
Alright,
Okay.
Kadosh,
So,
anything?
he's on the market. You can apply.
Buy him!
I'm not.
Guys, he's out there.
I'm not.
He's out there, he's in the market.
But
So
I will
tell us,
not be able
Kadosh.
to give you application. But for me, relationship-wise, I think it's gonna be personal. I've got someone.
It's
there's
okay,
someone
we
who's very
respect your
special.
privacy.
But we can leave it at
Yeah,
that.
no,
Alright. Tell us.
about work-wise.
Mhm.
Work-wise. What are
Kadosh,
your
this
sweet-
time it's you.
Yeah, Kadosh, one.
Work-wise.
What are your sweet moments?
I wish you asked me this question last year. 2020.
When you were
going
digging.
into 2023. When
You were digging coal.
when they are bees. But anyway, I think work-wise,
Yeah.
the year was quite interesting, and it was very, very promising, to be honest, because
Glory.
if we are going to that route of working, there are a lot of things that we actually moved, we pushed forward. There were a lot of positive changes, a lot of developments. It took a little bit of time, but there was actually a development, in our workspace. And I've been able to, I like the fact that I've been able to resonate and bond with my workmates. That's very, very important. And bond with my manager as well, everybody. So I think I'm going to qualify everybody in my workspace as a family.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And
That's
the family.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, Kenny Bobo, what about you?
For me, I only talk about my team because when you have a good team that give you keys, as a leader, you'll be able to focus on some important and certain things, which will really help your work to run smoothly. So I only give kudos to my team because I've achieved a lot in terms of skills. I'm a person that I love to acquire skills every I think every month. I want to say every week. Before I set it as every week I need to learn new thing, but because of my work, the way my work is designed, I can't achieve that. But I make sure every month, at least. I'm someone that I like to pop nose on some certain things. So in the
That's
process,
okay.
in the process, I always learn new things. So I want to say kudos to my team for giving me that peace, that we are like family, and that allows me because Ken. There are some people behind Ken that's making all this work to run smoothly. So I have time to work on some other stuff. There's some stuff I've been working on since the morning with my director, with my CEO. And when I was checking my mailbox, they already clear all those on Saturday. I don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah.
If your team doesn't give you peace, or they are not, you guys are not bonding, or you guys are not really working, toward the same goal, for you as a leader or as a manager, it's gonna be hard for you to even like, you know, for
Function.
your work to even be functioning properly.
Should I throw in a question?
Yeah.
Since you said that, should we attribute your singleness to the work thing, or is it just a personal thing that
Lately
you
has
said
never affected my work. Has never
okay, it's
affected my
just
work.
okay. Let's take it
Yeah,
time.
because God has always blessed me with an understanding partner. So when it
That's
comes to
amazing.
work, they know that I'm always like work guy for now. Because I'm in this stage whereby I'm still learning. I still want to learn more, and I need to focus right now. So
That's
that's
alright.
it. Yeah.
Which is good. Which brings me to your memorable moments in terms of your family or your.
I think we should start with the family.
With the family.
Mhm.
Okay.
So let's start with Mr. Kadosh.
Well, yeah, if we're talking about family, of course, we might not have to go like 2D.
No.
But I
just-
think
Yeah.
it's
one of the
something.
most memorable moments I had this, 2024 was, I was able to I was able to finish, complete the studies of my kid brother, and he's an engineer now.
Oh, that's good.
And he's a first class product
Oh.
as well. So that one is there, and I was also shocked at the support I was able to get while I was able to raise a structure within 2 months. That was like the fastest.
Dude,
and
you're
it's the second
doing
one.
great.
So it was the fastest, and we wouldn't want to go deep into that, but I'm just grateful for that, for that, because it's something that I don't like always talking about it, but sometimes
Like,
maybe
don't to
when-
show people that you are a big woman.
Yeah,
okay.
Because sometimes you get scared, to go into something, but
Now I
With
know
the
how to
people
get
around
you
me.
if you are owing me.
something I also learned as well, in the year is you just need to have positive people around you.
Of
True.
course.
So
Very
because if
important.
you don't have the right people around you, you can't venture into some things.
True,
And you
true.
all tell you, oh, you cannot do it. Oh, it's impossible.
Yeah.
No, those stuff. Nah. So I think it was a
Kenny,
good year.
Would you say that financially wise you've made a good decision this year, or you have the lagging moments that you regret?
Financially.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a billionaire.
Financially, like,
I know.
I thank God.
Hmm.
Not just I thank God.
That's okay. That's cool. Because I had to ask that because you've been mentioning work. So it's amazing to see young guys doing great.
Yeah, well, I'm not working for free.
Of course, but I used to have
Yeah.
someone that said it's not all about the money.
Yeah, it's not all about
Put in the work. So, but it's still cool. So, is there any sad moments this year that you feel like it's really got you? Kadosh, I'm talking to you, Mister. So, is there any sad moments in your life that you feel like, okay, if there were second chance, you would want to, do better?
We as humans, there are always, situations whereby we feel like we are not doing enough, stuff like that. Of course, in the year, there are some times whereby I get very stressed and I feel like I'm drained, but sometimes I just have to get back into my, my God mood, try to recharge, the spiritual batteries and everything, that's another. But I feel, obviously, as a human, there are times where you find yourself lagging and stuff, and you just try to correct it.
Yeah,
That's just
which
it.
is good. Which is
Yeah.
good.
Kenny, do you have do you have like deep regrets? I know like financially something that you feel like, oh God, or opportunities that you missed. Or,
Well, not just financially. Maybe you can talk about
Relationship,
relationships,
yeah,
something that
yeah.
you
I
you
think
regretted.
people that you met that you would have been like, and for God, if you gave me another time, I wouldn't have, or I would have done better.
I think every day I have a sad moment.
Oh dear.
Okay. If I'm emotional, I just take it like
Cheers, I mean, we have to-
Cheers.
So, let's-
So-
you can just hang a chief, you know?
I believe this year, at some point, I felt like I'm not strong enough because I started learning the hard way that, okay, let me say it this way. One thing is to see or know what you want.
Yes, true.
Another thing is to have the ability to see what could prevent you from getting that particular thing that you want and remove or work toward that thing or avoid that thing that could cause or prevent you to get it. Okay. I've learned, I'm still coming back to that. I've also learned that to be able to think in the pursuit of truth, you must be willing to risk offending people.
You are not going to be people pleaser.
Yeah, because take for example, a criminal being arrested, and they want to get some information from the criminal. You're not going to ask, oh, come on, I've ordered you some McDonald's and you'll be on your way. No. Hey, motherfucker, you're looking at 2 years imprisonment away from your family. I mean, you try to pose a threat a little bit. The criminal might ask for, oh, okay, I'm going to talk. Because you don't want, if you want to get some information, you should be, So, I started making some decisions which are really like hard for me. I make those decisions every day, I think, and I think really is making me stronger or weaker, I can't say, but I've learned something that there's a quote as well, like the magic you're looking for is in the work you're trying to avoid. Sometimes, let's take an example for relationship. If you're in a toxic relationship and you have a guy or a woman that gives you money, like let's say $5,000 every week, that's a pretty good amount of money.
It's huge.
It's huge. But you're not happy, you're miserable.
Yeah.
The guy cheated on you, the girl cheated on you, but because of the money,
You have to
but
stay there.
to be happy, you have to leave that relationship.
Of course.
Deep down yourself, but because of what you are seeing, because sometimes, which is very tough decision to make.
It is.
If you're getting that kind of money and it's costing you your happiness, what will happen. You're gonna lose the guy or the girl, but deep down if you leave, you'll be okay.
Sure.
Which I find very difficult. So my first explanation, when the ability to see something that could prevent you from getting what you want. I made some certain decision that I know it's gonna hurt me. In terms of relationship, I intentionally ended the relationship because of my ambition. Believe me, it was a difficult pill for me to swallow.
For real.
For real. I did it on a purpose, but at some time I've learned from millionaires. I work with millionaires. So I've seen the way they're making decisions some certain point, like even though they don't care at that moment, they have to achieve, because there's some certain things you can still achieve them later. Relationship is one of it. I'm telling you, I can always find a good woman. But if I do not set my priority right, even if you have a good woman in the process, you can still lose that good woman. So, and I've been doing this not only in relationship, some decisions I'm making which are very tough. Lately, even my bosses, they were thinking like, why can't he be aggressive this day? So back to my quote, the pursuit of truth, to be able to think, was willing to risk offending people. So I've been using that method in a safe way to get some answers, and I think I want to continue to explore it next year as well, because it's really working, even though you always have this a minute of sadness like every day. I do have it. I do always have that moment. Decisions. That's why I said, like, I don't know if it's making me stronger, but when I look at the brighter side of it, it's really working.
So let's say that you are getting better. And okay, whatever it is, we are glad to hear both your opinions, and that's amazing. Yeah, I mean,
well, just
how do you feel with both of them? Cause
I'm still trying to, you know.
Both of them have said something amazing, and looking at young guys making waves and making sacrifices. It's, by the way, it's very, very rare to see family-oriented guys. More guys are out there; they are in the streets. But it's an amazing thing seeing that both of you are family-oriented, like very, very involved with family. I love me guys that are family deep oriented. So it is an amazing thing to have the both of you here on our podcast show, and I can't say enough how happy we are. Annie,
I'm so happy.
I feel like we should have them again.
Yes, of course. I'm happy that, you know, we were able to you know, bring them here, and we are so happy to have you guys. We are glad to have you guys, and we appreciate you. And for next time, we will catch you again. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. So for today, we will say
bye. Thank you.